Hello and welcome to Woollen Wellness. Today I'm talking about a fibre exchange that I participated in. This is an exchange for Advent, so it requires being a little bit organised prior to Advent beginning, and each participant will take 10 grams of fibre from a braid or a large bump or a bat or what have you of fibre and wrap up approximately 10. It can be more, and I've given and received up to 15 grams of fibre, but you wrap this up so that it gets exchanged. So each of us send in 24 10-gram plus 10 to 15 gram bumps of fibre, and we send this to the organiser. The organiser takes on this enormously mammoth task of exchanging all of these little bumps of fibre so that each participant receives 24 different bumps of fibre. Hundreds of people, I believe, take part in this exchange, so it's an absolutely enormous task that cannot be overemphasized as to how much work has gone into it by the organisers. The rest of us just send our parcel in and we receive one back in good time for Advent's beginning. Of course, things sometimes happen with the post, and that can delay things somewhat. I've never actually had a problem until this past Advent. So most of these parcels, when we receive them, they are in the same boxes as we send out. So I always try to be quite organised and clear on my box as to where it's going to be returned. But sometimes things happen, and although it's kind of the highlight of Advent for me, it's a highly anticipated event that I really look forward to, and I know a lot of the participants do. This is, as far as I know, as far as I am aware, a UK only swap, but of course anybody could organise a swap like this, or if you have a lot of fibre friends, you could organise between your friends and yourself to give one another fibre advent calendars. You don't have to buy expensive advent calendars of wool or fibre. So anyway, getting back to it, it's the highlight of my Advent. I greatly enjoy it, and I've never had a problem before. But sadly, as it would happen this year, I didn't receive my swap parcel at the beginning or prior to Advent. In fact, due to human error, my parcel got returned to the organiser, and everybody makes mistakes. We're all human and we all make errors, so that's just a minor blip. But then the UK postal strike happened on many days during December, and it happened that my parcel didn't get to me until about, I think it was the 16th of December. To be honest, I was a little bit like not bothered, because I really wanted the fibre exchange parcels, but I was a bit, it'd been so highly anticipated that I started to feel a bit low about it, really, and like I didn't really want to start opening it because the enthusiasm had sort of died down a bit. So anyway, I put it aside, and I thought after Christmas I'll go through it after Christmas. So about a week into January, I had a really particularly horrible day, and I just sat down and I thought, I'm going to open every single package in that box, and I did. And I so needed all of those fabulous little fibre parcels and the lovely little extras that were in there as well, that many people as well as myself usually include. There was even a hand knitted sock, a little mini sock, which you could use as an ornament, that someone had put a braid of fibre in after they'd knitted the sock. A little mini braid, of course, 10 grams or a little over. It's just amazing. It was absolutely amazing the extent to which some people go, you know. And I needed all that kindness and that fibre joy that I could get that day. So some days later, I was looking at the vast array of colours that greeted me after I'd opened all of these parcels, and I was like, where is the cohesion? How am I going to do this? Usually, and I've done it before, but I've only ever spun them in their colours. I've never blended. I don't think so anyway. So I thought, how am I going to get a cohesive palette, which is something that I wanted to do because I want this to be a project that I can use, a spinning project, you know, that I can use in one knitted product or woven project eventually. So I decided on alpaca, and I got some black alpaca fleece that was unwashed. So I used about 3 grams or so of black alpaca with each fibre bump, and you'll see a couple of snaps here. Well, not here, somewhere in this video about how you'll see how I blended them using my Ashford hand carders. They're just 72 TPI, and I would blend the 3 grams of black alpaca with each braid, little fibre bumps. So each fibre bump went, there was some that were like neon green or something like that, and everything was toned down and just beautiful and cohesive. So as you'll have seen by now, my wonderful array of 24 finished fibres, and also the 100-gram bump, which I blended with about 30 grams of black alpaca, and that's the result. So I hope you enjoyed this video and seeing what I did. Thank you so much. Goodbye.